James' future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the Omaha Storm Chasers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Andres Sautier will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent.
Up next, Eddie James, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box. Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued first pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
And stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And now in the box, Jason Guzman.
The shortstop, Jason Guzman.
The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. On to first, and very quickly 2 out here in the home first. Next, here is Jimmy Governor. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Stepping in once again is Eddie James, singled in his last at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box, Julio Rodriguez.
The right fielder, Julio.
James stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder, Christian Arroyo. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire
So next to bat will be Anderson Miller. Singled homer run in his last time up. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Storm Chasers lead it 6. Next up is Eddie James. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First offering on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Olivares will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And now Eddie James, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First delivery to him. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
This will kick up against the wall now. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
On the back. Pick it up. Pick it up.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And what do you know? Not for yourself.
This one's down to third. Arroyo's got it. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Omaha took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andres Sautier earns win number 7 on the season. Cole Stewart struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Jake Kalish earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
They left 6 men on base.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the Omaha Storm Chasers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Thomas Wilga is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Eddie James is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Pick up the ball, Stan, right here, on the back, on the back.
Ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Trying for it all. That's a wild play to end the inning. Here's another look. More matinee baseball. The batter will be Edward Olivares.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Edward Olivares.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3.
Next up, Christian Arroyo. Runner in scoring position with
Third
Sukan.
baseman, Christian.
Ready with the 1-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in will be Eddie James. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is
make it
carrying.
turn. Go,
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Next to dig in, Julio Rodriguez worked a walk in his first plate appearance. On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the
Now to bat, Eddie James. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Back in standing.
Come on, let it fly right here.
From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So the next to bat will be Julio Rodriguez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls. Striding in is Eddie James. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Got it. Doing better. Let's go. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Here we go. Here we go.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Go.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Next, it'll be Eddie James. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Swing and a liner.
Oh, you got that one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There you go.
They have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And now here is Julio Rodriguez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Runners going. Bounce to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.